the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on Tunes. They had to play through overtime, and we'll see if this game will be just as competitive. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. Oh. I'm going Kyrie number one, Steph Curry number 1A.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Thompson. Sanders' shot is off.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
West kicks to Mills. For San Antonio, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. The first one falls.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Green against Thompson. Here's Mills. 4 seconds left. West misses.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Pop, a solid halftime lead here. How were you able to keep their offensive firepower?
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead. Warriors. Sanders checked in for Spates. Smith comes in for Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Jay subbed in for Klay Thompson. On the court for San Antonio. Boris Diaw is out there with Green. And it's Mills. Then there's Parker. And it's West in at the 5 spot. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers played really well. He picked up 18 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
To end the run, that's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Diaw.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Sanders passes to Jay. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Jay's got 8.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
And Parker, here we go. Diaw with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
The Spurs have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Fournier is checked in for Parker. Curry passes to Jay. It's hauled in by Diaw. Diaw's got his 4th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backcourt.
West. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Jinx. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Every dime is a flake.
Thank you. Terrific game so far. The Warriors leading. A moment now to reset the lineups. Jay at the 1. Ginobili kicks to Anderson. Here's Fournier. Here's Marjanovic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Tony Parker is checked in for Evan Fournier. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Parker dishes to Anderson. Here's Marjanovic. He feeds it to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Manu Ginobili on the way. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 12 points for Manu Ginobili.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Pass to Duncan. Great D that time from Green.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important. And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Iguodala against Anderson. Screen by Duncan. It's Anderson with the drive. Once again off. The mark by San Antonio. Warriors trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Parker against Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. Ginobili can't hit.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Jay, the pass to Iguodala. Here's Jinx. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jay's got 6 in the quarter.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper if the defense is going to give it to them. They'll take it all day.
It's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Parker with the steal. And it's Anderson atop the key. And the shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Jay's checked in for Golden State. Here's Curry. And an intentional foul right there. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's West. Money!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Takes the 13-footer. Good!
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told us guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Ginobili attacking. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Ginobili is out for buckets. You can see it in his eyes.
Ginobili, no good on the free throw. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. Let's extend the lead. Got the hot hands. Let's keep this going out there.
To the middle. Shot off the pick. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Shoots. It falls.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Anderson misses the shot. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, it appeared to me as though the fans gave them...
Josh, congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful